Happy Sunday, friends. We are back at it. Caleb and Destiny just got here. Aaron is starting the smoker. He has those pork things ready to go. Our neighbor's on his way. He's the excavator that we're cleaning up for. Wyatt is actually gonna do the vast majority of what's coming up. However, you got her back?
All right.
What's the word?
Says it runs.
It says it runs.
Track's back on, chains are back on, we're good to go.
He was like, oh my God, I tried to just show you my baby. Dude, you got your baby? You got your baby? Yeah, you do. A couple of videos back, we went mucking in the mud, and we always do that in the early spring. We've done it every single year. And we blew a chain on the Argo, had to drag it down the road. Aaron loaded it up. Playing with the dogs. He loaded it up and he took it to the Argo dealership because the chain wrapped itself around where the whatever. I don't understand how any of that works. Totally fine. It's all fixed now. Obviously he was driving it, and there's some other maintenance that needed to get done anyway. So all of that is done now. Argo is up and running, and recently I said that the tractor was truly dead where it lays. Let's look at that. Aaron got that fixed too. Aaron! I said on one of the videos that our tractor was dead where it sits, and someone thought I was joking. It asked if I was serious. It's dead where it sits, isn't it? Show me your little piece that has killed our tractor.
Oh, the Uncle Sam pollution patrol. Come on, just let a motor breathe, would you?
Just let the motor breathe. How long did it take to ship this part to Alaska?
Weeks.
Weeks. And do you have it over here?
Yeah.
How much was one little chunk?
$600 for one little piece.
One tiny piece of it
4 inch by 4 inch square.
took how many weeks? 3?
Huh?
We have not had a tractor 4 weeks.
Oh,
Stupid. And this is kind of a lifeline for us. Which is why you cleaned everything with the Skidster last week, huh? Here it is, folks. One tiny little square piece. $600 plus shipping. And 1 month to get it here. And you thought it was American made.
The boss, we live in America.
The boss.
I know people don't think Alaska is America. We are.
We are American. The flag says so. Dude, do you got your baby? Get your baby. Get your baby. Is that yours? Is that your baby? Who is that? Who is that? He's the only dog in the world that enjoyed a toy like literally the same size as him. Let me see. Oh, there's the old one. And he tried to jimmy rig it. Didn't work.
Now it's closed. Underneath that, that's the way it goes. Just like this.
Just like that. I got it filmed if you need it. What broke?
$600 because this little pin that sticks out of here broke off of that right here.
Oh my.
That hooks onto this. That hooks, it controls all my exhaust.
Nice. And then put it in limp mode because it wasn't getting any air. It shut off the air. Lovely. This one?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
The one you set right there?
That one.
Not over here. Are we back on YouTube?
What?
Did it? I heard it start.
Yeah. It'll start.
Oh.
But I got.
You got her in. It brought you his baby again. If you would just take care of the baby. It honestly is so glorious out today here in South Central Alaska. The sun has been shining all stinking day. We are so excited. It is melted enough. There's gonna be bits and pieces, let me spin you around, of snow here and there. There's still some muddy areas in the driveway, but for the most part, we can actually get to work finally. Oh my gosh, I am so ready. This is one of my favorite days of the whole year when we get everything cleaned up, top to bottom, the whole yard, and get ready for the beautiful seasons ahead. So as you join us in our video today, we are going on this very beautiful Alaska spring day, get everything we can possibly done. This is Wyatt's trailer. It actually can hold the weight of like our tractor and stuff. I learned a lot about trailers from Aaron. Our one trailer that has nothing on it, it can't actually hold the weight of something like a tractor or a bobcat or whatever. But this is the one we blew the tire on, and so Aaron is putting the brand new tire on that and getting that going for Wyatt. Wyatt got this for free. Some lady at a job site just gave him that trailer. It needs a little bit of work, a little bit of woodwork, but it's in much better shape, believe it or not. And then Caleb does construction as well. I get asked that all the time. Aaron, Wyatt, Caleb, all of them, they just do blue collar work, construction, excavating, welding, all of that. This trailer, hate it. Caleb's worst trade ever. He traded a snow machine for that, but it does have a ton of steel on it that we want to keep, plus some other things. But that trailer we gave away. This one is just for like snow machines, stuff like that. Wyatt's will haul equipment, boat, horse trailer, boat, Argo. Okay, so all this has to get cleared up, cleaned up, and moved around. We don't know what Wyatt did with the lug nuts. Aaron has two brand new ones. Stole one from another tire. Just to move it for a second. We think they're in the truck that is not here right now. Good enough? Oh, I was mentioning Caleb because Caleb brought home these super sacks of like weird scrap wood. I don't know why they bring this stuff home. Aaron and I just end up getting rid of all of it. I don't know why they do it, but typical boy thing around here at our house. And look at this. Holy! Oh look, I found a baby fur duke in there. Shocker. There's stuff. Oh, I found the shovel we've been looking for all winter.
What?
This metal one for the coop. Daddy's got you a baby.
Ooh, what is it?
You want a baby?
Boy?
Oh, I know. Yeah, I just walked through there. Look at every one of my steps. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Aaron, what are you doing? Wee! Wee, Lila! Look, Dookie got a new baby. He's like, absolutely not. He was gonna leave it there. He's like, look, Duke got a new baby. And he's like, nope. Mine. He's so happy. Why are you so happy?
Dad gave you a new toy?
The hitch? I don't know where another hitch is. There's one on your truck. So that trailer that Aaron took to our other driveway has like some weird, like, it's like this, it's like a thing like this, and it goes into the ball and it hooks, and it's like a really weird hitch thing. Dude, I am finding so much stuff. Holy cow. A dog comb. Oh, I have another one in my pocket. Okay, so the overview is getting better. One thing at a time. Oh goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna head over here, and while I wait for Aaron, I'm gonna pull these panels apart. I don't know that we have the same decorating style, or why he thinks he's putting these sheds on my wood shed. What were you doing over there?
My antler, looking at it.
You're looking at your antler? Just looking at it, right?
It's gonna get attached.
Oh, is it now? Oh, is it now? I'm listening to Aaron up there trying to move the dumpster. Our dumpster is in such deep mud right now, but they emptied it this week. But the weight of that big truck when it comes in and it's like runoff and melting and breakup season, even the snow. The dumpster guy, it used to be right about where the camera is sitting when we were building the house because we needed something for contractors and ourselves to throw things away in. And then all of this land, believe it or not, was covered in trash. And I do mean trash. An entire HVAC system from like a Costco sized building, several like weird in-wall heaters, massive piles of metal and other things. And we finally got all of that cleaned up, and it took us years. And this area that we're in was heavily covered in all of that. We've saved some of that steel. He brought the whole trash can down. I thought we were, oh my gosh, I thought we were just scooting the trash can back. So they won't be picking it up for about 2 weeks. And right behind the trash can area is like the original people that own this property had cleared this little lot up at the front where someone lived in a camper up there. So there is like a big flat spot. We're gonna move the horse trailer and some of these trailers up there. So, I thought we were just scooting it back. We got it out of the way, but in the way of the woodshed. Can't hear you, he says. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you, he says. So apparently, our cleanup project has turned into a dumpster right here. Goodness gracious. All right, so now what trailer to move? Yep. Let's see if the tractor can drag this trailer with flat tires. Covered in metal. That's the best jack in the family. It almost came all the way off. I know. It's on its way. I wasn't looking. The problem is there's no weight on the back end of the tractor, and holding that down on the front, the tires are like nearly flattened on the front of the tractor, and it is like you cannot get it. This is actually a fairly steep incline, but he held it tough, hung tough, and he's got it. It's a zigzag. Let me check that side. Let me check on that side. We're gonna see if we can get something to work out. Well, this is now the end of our driveway. We have a river. We had to take it off. Goodness! So we're right here. Man, just so glad Alaska's so easy, especially in spring. Oh, why'd you slide?
Alright, put me back down. Let's try one more time. Alright.
Well, down, down, down. As hard as it is to admit, sometimes the mud wins around here. And so Aaron went to get the Skidster from the neighbors. They have a great big heavy duty Skidster. And so I guess we're gonna pick up the back of the trailer and then hook the tractor back to the front and try that. Oh goodness, oh goodness. Well, we got it, guys. We're gonna drive over and get Aaron from the neighbors. Neighbor's mom. Go on, buddy. Dookie, let's go. Because that second trailer that we put in there, so the boat was put in there and that second trailer was such a disaster to get in there, Aaron has decided we're gonna just try to stick another one in there. Oh, Lord help us. Jeez. The ground. Alright, so you saw that that did not work. So he's grabbing the forks now. We have to go and move all of this wood over here. The wood is for the chicken coop. We need to move it out of the way. We have a lane that it's just parked in and we weren't going to move it because none of the work that is getting done is going to occur in this lane area, and this is the area I'm talking about, between the chicken coop and the garden fence. There's a lane here, and we don't have... we don't have any issues with any of that. So he's got to put the forks on. These are on pallets, obviously. Hold on, he needs my help. We have an area down there where we burn wood and stuff, and it's had like a bunch of nails and stuff burned, and so we try not to drive over there in the tractor, but we can bury all of it with the skidster when we go to do like a deck and stuff down by the lake. On that pallet is a 1-inch piece of steel that they can make a weld table out of it. Aaron's always had a welding table, and they'll just add legs to it. You could tack stuff on it. I don't know what that is for, but apparently we're keeping it, but not those tires. I have 2 brand new sets of snow tires for the car, including a spare. We stored those, but these summer tires are no good. They're down past like the tread lane. They won't put them back on the car. So I have to get new tires for the car, but we have really good summer tires for our truck, the Dodge. And we have 2 sets of rims, so we'll swap those here shortly. Aaron's keeping this piece of steel, and then we're gonna move everything down that lane. Let's do a quick review update of the craziness that we've done. So there's still so much. So I have to move that bench. We'll move the grill. Aaron's truck will go with him to work. The boat, we're gonna probably have to put back over at that neighbor's where we store it for the winter time. And now we have 3 trailers left. The trash can will have to go back up there. Whew. However, isn't that crazy the amount that was, this is nuts. So it has to all, and then I'll show you at the end of the video everything once it's all cleared and ready to go. Everything that we see left here in just a second is getting cleared with a big excavator and moved around. So it is getting close. It's like 5 in the afternoon. So hopefully Aaron and I will finish getting some stuff moved today, and then we may have to come back to this.
That horse trailer might be on a turn right here.
Windy and cold all of a sudden. Can you believe this? Woo! We'll be back at it tomorrow.
A gallon bag.
Yeah.
Put those in. Oh, these ones will cut horrible.
What do you want me to just fork them?
We can. We can do whatever we want with those. All right, so today we're gonna try to do some more work outside. So we thought, we got Caleb and Dusty and everybody coming over. They're gonna go riding on their new machine that they just bought. But we're just gonna throw in a quick meal on the smoker. And what I'm gonna do is some country style ribs. So just saw this on Meats Church, looked really delicious. So we're gonna give her a shot. Now you don't have to worry, if you're like my wife, she does not like the word ribs, but they're delicious. So she does not like them, but these are not ribs. They're actually just pork butt sliced up into slices. And we're gonna season them and we're gonna eat them.
I like pork butt.
Huh?
I don't like any kind of ribs, but I do like pork butt. Did you use this knife yet?
Oh yes, I did. You don't want to use that. What? Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna slice a raw tomato for my sandwich.
Yeah, I would not.
I didn't know if you wanted meat and cheese roll up.
Yeah, you can make me one?
Yeah. Do you want it on this carb balanced tortilla?
Sure. All right, so we just used straight up classic yellow mustard as a binder. Today we're gonna use Meat Church's Honey Hog Hot, and we're gonna use a little Texas sugar on them. Yeah, keep flipping. Making sure we get them all covered. Now we're gonna let that sit for a while, and then we'll get the smoker ready and get to cooking on these things so we can eat at a decent time today. Shouldn't take too long with these.
Happy Sunday, friends. We are back at it. Caleb and Destiny just got here. Aaron is starting the smoker. He has those pork things ready to go. Our neighbor's on his way. He's the excavator that we're cleaning up for. Wyatt is actually gonna do the vast majority of what's coming up. However, our neighbor owns the company and is gonna oversee all of it. So he is pulling in now. Check out Osgood Excavation if you live locally. Aaron's getting ready. Go.
Gotta go get that stuff and bring it in. Handle.
Hang on. Let me have a look. Ooh, that adhered nice. Shiny.
It'll be beautiful.
Caleb and Wyatt bought something called a razor this week. Oh goodness. It's some sort of like mudding dune buggy type of dealie. They bought it with 2 miles on it. It has over 100 miles now. And it was green and blue before they went mudding in it. Right that minute. He's like, I almost had him. I almost had him, Dad.
See me, I had him. Come on, you had him, Lucy.
Did you almost catch him?
You almost got him.
Good job,
You got him, buddy. You're so fast.
Oh, you're so fast.
So fast. Oh, Hook is fast.
Layla's like, I didn't even try.
Nope.
So I think I'm gonna move all of these pots inside of the garden just along this like a walking path on the edge here, because we have to have everything, like I said earlier, from this side forward gone. And so I need to move all these pots, and I won't need them until May anyway. A few of them, if we're gonna use them for like the wedding stuff, I have some in the basement that are empty. We could just put fresh soil and deal with those. So I'm gonna just move all of these really quick. About it, but there's an issue inside of the coop. It is sinking in the middle in this mud, and all of the ground, the way that it slopes, that we're trying to fix, sloped into this back corner, and the corner of the coop is coming down into the mud. We had the building all shored up inside, but we have a big coop project going on. So Aaron and I are gonna clear all this out just to let the ground dry out, and then we can jack up that corner of the building and get some blocking underneath it. It's gonna be fine, but we have to get this taken care of so that we can deal with all of the sloping issues. Right here is the last area we're gonna get cleaned up in this video. And I have to head in and start editing this so I can get it out to you guys. So we just have some trash and some bales. We're gonna pull these posts. All of this from the barn to the driveway all the way over there is getting cleared out. Eventually someday we will have a hay storage off of the barn so that our hay bales aren't getting wet. But we do have to get all of this out of the way because the excavating actually starts right up here against the barn and circles everything to the garden fence that you see. Woo, crazy angle. Tell you by the end of this video that when you have to move everything that you own on a 5-acre piece of property, you really start evaluating how much of this you actually need. I was watching him. He's grabbing those panels. We're gonna slide them over here. But trying to figure out where to slide and move everything, having like 500 projects that were like, oh, let's do this and then we can do this and do this and then we can do this, and hopefully it inspires you to just get moving, just start doing something, because that's all that we can do about it. It gets frustrating, it gets tiring, it gets exhausting building something like this from scratch, from the ground up, and then buying a piece of property that was covered in trash in the first place has been taxing and taking time. And then because Aaron and I have been extremely cautious and careful of how many trees we take out and all of those different things, it has been a long, tedious project. And then having livestock, having animals, doing all those different things, you collect stuff over time. So, yeah, so it's been an interesting couple of days, but Aaron and I are wrapping up and we are excited to take you guys along with everything that we end up doing around here. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, make sure you ring the bell, you get notifications, you won't miss anything that we do. And we are so looking forward to sharing with you some really big projects moving into spring and summer. The garden is totally defrosted. I can get that tilled and ready to go here quickly. And we have plans for that chicken coop. We have plans for Peaches' pen. We have all of this going on over here right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole big ordeal. So I hope you choose to stick around with that. So with that, thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. I hope that you are blessed. I hope you have the most beautiful week ahead of you. And I hope that you'll come back and see us in the next video. Bye for now. Are they done smoking?
No.
What's the plan now, big man?
Gotta get a bit tender.
What? I can't hear you.
What?
What are you eating?
I don't know. Good stuff.
Now we gotta tender them up.
Braise them.
We're gonna go in the regular oven at what temp?
300.
4.
Till they're tender.
How long is that?
Hopefully not too long, as they're thinner pieces of meat, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't take so long.
What's the one in your hand? Not tender?
Oh, good. Ask you.
Extra. It fell off. What's that?
Little sweet barbecue, sweet heat barbecue.
Sweet heat barbecue. And
Some pineapple juice.
we do if you move the.
We're gonna eat some of Jessica's leftover mac.
Because it's perfectly good. Just heat it through. Oh, Aaron. Those are mouth-watering. Good one.
I'm gonna. Let's try one, huh?
Yeah.
Look at them soft. It's falling apart. Look at that.
That is like a pulled pork thingy. Almost like pulled pork and burnt ends. Oh, tell the people to come back next week and see you.
Delicious.
Tell them.
Come on back.
Come on back.